Do 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 do. Alright, I'm coming up on the stream. Yeah, you're gonna hear double for a little while, guys. Let's move. Hey, that microphone should be a little louder. And alright. Alrighty. Oh yeah, aha, that's hot. Nice, nice. Alright, I'm gonna put some backtracks. I won't be able to hear myself anymore, but that's alright. Alright, so we're gonna be drawing this. Sorry, one split second. Got a little intermission going on here. Sorry, guys. Just getting the stream up on my phone. Yes, okay. So, come over to the Discord. Link is in the description. This may not be a very long one. Only because it's almost midnight here. I'm a bit tired, but I thought I'd stream. So, let's do it. Got some music in the background. So hopefully it's a bit less dull. If it's too loud, tell me. Otherwise we're good. Yeah, and check the Discord too. You see it right here. Alrighty. Well, welcome to the stream, Mr. Thamer Alasami. I hope I'm saying that right. Alright, so we got this guy over here. Got a nice little reference face. We got some people chilling in the voice chat. I don't know if anyone wants to say hi. I only stream occasionally to draw nowadays, or play games. Who knows? Exhilarating times we live in, guys. Tell me what you think of the music. If you like it, make sure to subscribe to Leandros. His channel is on my channel page. And if you hear any music on my channel, chances are it comes from him. So, good stuff. Plugging that up real hard. So, what's going on here? Well, we're going to be drawing. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be drawing. Tell me if the music is too loud, because I won't know otherwise. So we're gonna start off with just very rough shapes, right? So, like, hey, that's the head. This looks very bad now, but trust me, I'm just trying to get a basic idea of what we're dealing with here. So I mean, this drawing is nice and all, but I don't know. People look a little bit weird here. Thank you, yes. This is very beautiful, isn't it? Okay. Actually, this should be a separate layer. Now, okay, so this photo, I'm guessing, comes from some sort of like 1800 like historical drawing thing. If you see in this art style, it usually comes from those sort of books. So they kind of draw everything really weirdly. Like this is a very Roman set of armor. So I'm probably gonna have to change that. And I mean these necks, huge, huge necks. Look at that. Look at that. All right. Anyway, so we're gonna go like that. Maybe. Let me try and like make them not so wide. Ever so slightly. Like there's a bit of a unit, but like not that big, you know? Also, sorry if I zoom in and out a lot. That's just what I do when I draw. So, if that's a bit nauseating, I do apologize. Okay, that looks somehow even worse, but that's okay. I feel like I'm making a an action figure. Just look at him. We'll fix this in post. Let's see what people are saying. The sound of wind in your mic. Oh, sorry, that might be my computer fan. Let's see if I can't change that. It sounds like a bit of a Harrier jet, doesn't it? I'm hoping it sounds a little bit better now. Not really, but that's okay. I tried. Am I drawing with a tablet or a mouse? Drawing with mouse. Hopefully that drowns it out a bit more. I don't know. It's the first time using music, guys, so cut me some slack, please. Skirting here is fine, but you know what? I'm gonna go with a different strategy with this drawing. I'm just gonna go for it straight up. Okay, so we kind of got the posing for this down. So instead of this really ugly looking face, we're gonna try and put this face there. So what we're gonna do is there's no music. Oh my god. Alright, no wonder you guys are all confusing. Let's see if I can't change that, hey? Properties. Well, you hear my voice at least. Now can you guys hear it? Yeah, sorry about that. I'm a professional. Jeez. Yeah, I'm very good at this. Should be a Twitch streamer. Alright, start at the eyes, because that's the easiest bit. I said, goofing up the eyes. Change the perspective on the face a tiny bit. Yeah, it looks close enough to that nose. Alright. Also, now that we got almost double digits of people watching, check the description of this live stream for the Discord. Then you can hop on the channel, and your voice will even be heard on the stream. How cool is that? Gonna have to make those eyes a bit smaller, I think. How does his eyes look? Up and then down. Up. Not really. I drew this image too. You think I'd be better to be able to recreate it, but I guess not. Let's rotate his eyes just a tiny bit. He's not meant to be too happy about the situation. So. Does anyone know what I'm drawing? I don't either. I'm drawing something for the new video, and if I tell you guys what it is, it'll be a spoiler. So, can't say anything. But, yeah. That's it. Alright. Does he look concerning enough? Okay, can't really tell. I only drew, like, a little bit of his face. Again, if you guys really like this music, check out the artist. His channel is Leandros, and you can find it on my channel on the toolbar. So, that's it. That's all you gotta do. Enjoy the music, like and subscribe, but not to my channel, because you already like. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. It's almost midnight here, so if I start rambling, that's what I do. Just like kind of straight. Why is it so hard to recreate my own drawing? So hard. Also, if you guys are wondering where this beat comes from, or when I use it at least, check out the latest video on Hanno the Explorer. Stop watching the stream and watch that video right now. It's really good. Very proud of it, actually. I think someone said the music's a bit too loud. Is that better? Just gonna assume it is. This look very serious if I draw a mouth like that. Alright, come on. Sort of along the right ways. Nice voice break me. Alright. Okay. We're getting there. That's for sure. We're getting there. I wonder if maybe we can, like, kind of go. Nah, it doesn't work. Alright. Nothing changed. Come on, I dropped it. Is it too loud? Am I just too quiet? I'm a little bit far from the mic. Also Discord. I don't see anyone joining. Kind of breaks my heart, but that's okay. You can join me in the silent voice chat. How cool is that? Okay. I think his head is too big. You know, too tall. Looks a bit weird. Kind of looks like Neanderthal at the moment. All right, let's lower that brow just a tiny bit. I don't know if I'm making it any better. Just gonna pretend there's an eye there. Alright, there we go. Okay, this is kind of getting in the way. Let's try this again. Oh, that's a huge head. Look at that. It's got like a moon head. Let's maybe drop it down a size. Forehead is massive, yeah it is. Oh man. Even Jackson has a smaller forehead. True. These things are known. Alright. Yeah, that should be about 1,000,000 times better. Alright. Yes, still looks very weird. Eyes are too big too, I think. It's looking a little bit better. Thank you. Glad someone appreciates my effort. So nice. Okay. What am I doing wrong here? I think it's because the face is turned. Like this should be a bit narrow. Okay, we're getting somewhere here. I could feel it, but yeah, right. Maybe if I add some ears in the meantime, I get like a gauge of how it's meant to look. Hey, when I actually fix the beard, it looks significantly better. Who knew? By the sounds of it, I think we're nearing the end of this track. I feel like I know because I've heard this so many times editing the video, but that's it. Alrighty. Just want to go like here. Yeah, that's looking way better, I think. Still got a bit of a big head, but you know, you just can't bully people over this sort of thing, so. Let's get a round off just a little bit more. The top left has too much head and too little hair. Yeah, that might be it. That might exactly be it. Alright. Hey, you know what? That might be it. He has a bit of a receded hairline, as you can see here. At least that's what I'm trying to do. Who knows if it looks that way? That does not look better at all, but that's okay. Man, this is such a good beat. Let's move his head like a little inwards. Or maybe not. It's got like a bit of an afro thing going on. It's too much here. Maybe like, yeah, you know what? I'm digging it. What a video am I making? I am making a video on the 30 tyrants of Athens. And this is a very important drawing for it. But it should be a 4-part series, I know. I'm actually committing to a series, can you believe it? Anyway. Part 1 is well underway with a release in the in the future. I don't know when, but you know, it will actually come out. I think it's got like a bit more of a round. His head still seems pretty long. Something tells me it's his beard that's kind of doing it, so it's just like squishing his whole face. Okay, that didn't work, but maybe like widen it too. Yeah, I don't know. No, his head looks too small. Maybe I need to upscale just the whole thing. His ears actually point out way more than the drawing I made. Yeah, like that. Try adding a forehead line. Well, he has no wrinkles here. They're not really looking like the same person at the moment. I'll just lower the forehead here. How about that? Which means I'm gonna have to. He's got a really flat looking head now. Alright. It's a bit closer. So this should actually go like a bit up. Let's leave it like that, whatever. Maybe if we like add a bit more emotion, we might be able to. He's actually a bit more shocked than he is like anything else. Maybe I made his nose too big. I don't know. This is coming together a little bit better. What are people saying? Seems massive. Yeah, maybe. It does. His whole face looks massive. If I You know what? That looks close enough. We can move on to the rest of the body, I think. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna move this head over here, and we go for full bundle 1. Start drawing. Now, you see, this part here looks a bit weird to me. You know, like, you got the traps there, you got the neck here, and you got like bicep here, but that seems too long for me. I don't know. What if we just like move the head? Yeah, that looks a bit more correct. That looks a bit better. Alright, now hands I just can't draw for the life of me, so we're gonna leave that little bit for later. Actually not, I'll just do it now. It may not look any good, but jeez. Yeah, I'll leave that for later. Yeah, old drawings. Also, just my drawing ability can be a little bit wonky. That is for sure. Alrighty. So I'm just looking at it and thinking. Thinking. It's gonna post this link right here. I'm gonna chill out the Discord till I see someone join, so you know someone's gotta give here. It's looking pretty decent at the moment for a nude man. Actually, so this. Let's just double check something. Greeks. Bit of this drawing I've already done beforehand. Alright, let's go on his left hand. Alright. It's important information. So the way this guy wears his toga, it's like across the chest and then over the arm. Just right. Toga. There we go. Let's try for the hands now. It really does look like a drumstick, doesn't it? Wait, that actually gives me a great idea. Where is it? Yes, the resemblance is really uncanny, isn't it? Yeah, I can really see it. Maybe I'll just draw his fingers less like. You just gotta think his hand through. Okay, so his hand probably won't just go right down. It's gotta go like up. Sounds like a real claw now, that's for sure. This is meant to be a very serious moment. I don't know if I'm gonna leave in a little chicken drumstick. Yeah, right. Okay, that's that hand done pretty easily actually. Usually I struggle real hard with hands, but that's alright. Actually. Okay, got a small fist here. She turned out pretty good. I just gotta count the fingers. Sometimes I goof it up and get them Simpsons hands. That looks good. Time for some new music. There we go. I got other tracks, but none of them go for so long, so they'll repeat way more often. I don't know if that's an issue. That's looking pretty dang good, guys. Change the color of the drumstick. Jeez. Alright, next order of business would probably be clothing, I would imagine. So we kind of like that. How did that image look like? So it kind of goes right off the collarbone. Yeah, probably lay down his leg like that, I'd imagine. How do I get my vectors so smooth? I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know that technical bit. I'm just here. Try my damnedest. Should probably be like a little tighter to his form. Should be something like that. Oh look, it's Chalkboard History. Nice, you guys should subscribe to this guy right here. He's also a cheeky history channel. Yeah, that's it, man. That was me getting a little advice. Someone asked, draw Kermit doing the frick, please. Alright, how do you draw Kermit? It's like, I probably should draw circles near a crotch. That's not a good idea. Let's draw him up here. It's like one circle, two circles, and one arm goes there, and I'm an artist, guys. Yeah, happy? Is that Brooklyn Green? Is this what you wanted? Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's get back to the Yeah, that's it. It's not too very good. We've got Kermit the Frog in the top right corner. We've got a chicken drumstick for a thumb. Yeah, interesting times we live in, guys. Alright. That's looking pretty decent, I would say. So we should go. What video did I make? I made the video that came after Overly Sarcastic Productions in the Odysseus collab. That made me pretty big. That got me from 5. Nah, that pretty much got me from 1,000 to 10,000. That was pretty good. So my colonization video did that. And then I went from like 500 to 1,200 because of my mercenary video. So that was like 2 years ago. Oh. The Odysseus thing was last year in November. So about this time last year. I don't really know what this is meant to be here. Looks like a weird lump or something. Doesn't really look right, but maybe I'll add my own thing. It looks like he's wearing a giant diaper, you know. How's it looking? Yeah, it's definitely getting there. It's really getting there, actually. Alright, so this should actually like go over the arm. Yeah, it should. It should go. Unless he's grabbing it with his arm. That could work too. Thinking. Thing here. Like double over. Yeah, it's a bit hard to see it all when like it's not colored in. It's like, what am I doing? You know? I do you think his head needs to be like a bit wider? Does that look right, or is that just... Nah, it definitely looks way better with his head wider. Sub-scrubbed, nice. And then I can't quit his part-time job. What do you think interesting about ancient history? Probably because of how similar it all is. Everything between, you know, Sparta and Athens pretty much echoes World War II, like, a lot. But even then, just on its own, it's really interesting, you know, like... It's very surreal how much we know about it, and if you really just delve into it, it's just... I don't know how to describe it. It's just bizarre. Like, if you're ever bored, read like ancient Greek comedies. They're hilarious, but it's like bizarre hilarious, if that makes any sense. You know, like just the stuff they talk about is so like normal to them, but so bizarre for us. I'm trying to think of one like. Aristophanes' piece, right? Actually, no, Knights. Knights is a way better play. Essentially, it's a play about 3 slaves and a sausage dealer vying for their master's attention, right? Sausage dealer is a free man, but the 3 slaves are obviously slaves, right? Now, the slave owner is called Demos, which means people, right? You know, like democracy, that sort of thing. And the 3 slaves, Nicias, Cleon, and Demosthenes, are the 3 leading orators of the day. And the whole play is about them vying for attention and trying to get back revenge for Cleon, the slave, who's, you know, getting all the attention and taking all the credit for everything they do to impress Demos, right? Now, the commentary of the drama piece is that, you know, Demos is the people, and these leading orators who are meant to serve the state are instead, you know, pandering to it and, you know, manipulating it and stuff like that. And, you know, you don't really have that sort of thing nowadays, you know, like, I don't know. Imagine if you had, like, Trump, Bernie, and, I don't know, Biden or something, you know, they were all slaves. That's kind of like a bit similar to it, but I don't know. Just that sort of stuff, you know. That's just very surface level stuff, but when you really get into it, you're just like, man, this is how people lived. While modern day stuff can be a bit like how we improve from there, but it's very relatable. Like, you might even know people who lived in that time, you know, so, I don't know, it seems too close. I kind of like the distance, it's a bit interesting, and, sort of just exploring it as well, and, like, everything is kind of, like, open nowadays, but everything back then was so mysterious, you know, like, if you read Herodotus, his concept of the world is just so bizarre, and so, like, distant, you know. Those sort of things. That's what piqued my interest. And politics. Like ancient politics, not modern politics. I don't care for it, but... yeah, that's a little rant by Archaea Historia. Archaea, if you would have a chance with 3 people, living or dead, who would you talk to? Interesting. I feel like Alexander would definitely be up there. Interesting fellow. Probably drink me under the table at least. Who else? Probably Thucydides too, you know? That way I can actually find out what, you know, the rest of his book was meant to say before he just stops writing it. He just stops mid-sentence. He just stops writing the history, and that's it. So maybe I could be like, hey, what do you think about the rest of, you know, Athens history while he was still alive? I don't know. Some biblical people would be cool, but I don't know if other people find that interesting. It's like webbed toes, I think. There we go. Jesus. Hitler, hilarious. Caesar definitely, yeah. Caesar would definitely be someone. If this is like a dinner thing, 100%. Could you imagine? It'd be hilarious. Probably would never want that dinner to end. That kind of looks like a sandal if you squint your eyes really badly. Okay, how are we looking all up? Chalkboard, you're Muslim, that's interesting. You sound, I don't know. Actually, you know what? Listening to your videos again, I think I can hear the accent. You Saudi? I'm gonna go with Saudi. That's my guess. Just from the accent. President Trump, interesting choice. Justinian and Belisarius. I think if you had like one or the other, like, well, I have both, you know. Trump is not from the past, but he said present or past. Trump, hey, Trump would be a very funny guy. I feel like he's a very funny man to have dinner with. Aside from that whole geopolitical thing. But aside from that, I don't know, I feel like he'd be a funny guy. Alright. I feel like the arm could probably use a little bit of fixing. This isn't looking right. But I'm making it too much of a unit. Yeah, something like that. it's looking good enough. Alright, so what we're gonna add is gonna add a bit in the way of like folds, stuff like that. Alrighty. Alright, that's looking fine, that part. I keep looking at the head, I'm just like, man, I need to change something about it. That's looking actually really much better. I think whoever like drew this original drawing just knock with the head. Alright, now what do we gotta draw? Probably fix this up first, eh? Okay. Yeah, it's all coming together. It is all coming together. Alright, so what we're gonna do here, just kind of like let's give that hello from Phaeton. Hello back. So I'm just catching up on what I missed on the chat. Who are we talking about there? I see a deleted message, but who knows? Well, chalkboard history, I'm gonna guess younger than 15. So, no wonder from your old voice to your new voice, it's gonna be changing. Yeah. It's just something you gotta work with if you're under 15. You know, your voice is gonna change, so that's just a consideration. But it's not too bad. My voice is different from when I started, but mainly because I changed microphones twice, so that'll do it. I just use USB microphones, is what I use. They work pretty good, and you'll find most people use them as well. The microphone I'm using, not at the moment, but for my latest videos, is an Audio-Technica 2020 Plus. So, I can highly recommend it. It is extremely good. I'm loving it. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough I didn't pick up the accent then, hey. Hey, what are you sitting at anyway? It's the chalkboard history. 106, not bad. If I had some advice to give you, it would probably be to, do World War II if you want, but I won't be lying if I said there's a bit of an oversaturation in the market for that topic. So, when you do a video on, say, Pearl Harbor or something, you're competing a lot with, Armchair Historian and stuff like that. But if you do, something really niche like Philip II, I don't think anyone is doing Philip II. I think Historia Civilis did a Philip II video, but he didn't really expand that much onto the topic. It was a very broad video too, but there's a lot on World War II, like a lot. And you even got the Time Ghost people, they're doing World War II. So it's a very competitive topic for viewership, that is. Alrighty. I think that is my done, except for some coloring in and shading. Shading is what really finishes all off. Maybe I can do more. I feel like this bit maybe needs a bit more love. Okay, kind of. Gotta have some pecs there. I feel like I have some gorilla arms here, but maybe it's just the forearms that are cutting down. Now I give him the Popeye look. I know his arms just aren't looking right to me. If you're looking for Bronze Age here, George Kasepis. If you're looking for some Bronze Age history, check out Epimetheus. He is the bomb. He's got a ton of videos on that. Yeah, just choose like a very specific topic. I mean, you don't have to, well, not too specific, but like, choose something to focus. Because you seem like a general history sort of channel, you know. You're not like anything very, specific. Like, you know, Armchair Historian, he's a very broad channel. I'm more of a specific channel. You know, it's just different things, but it allows you to do more topics. So if you're doing more topics, you should do topics that stand out. Is what I'm trying to say, I think. So maybe Diego Colombo could be really interesting, because I don't think anyone really knows anything about him casually, you know. I certainly don't know anything about him. Looks like Slenderman's trying to... Yeah. Mr. Slenderman's being a real bully, that's for sure. So this looks more like a frat guy with, you know, sleeveless suit. This is an interesting drawing we have, guys. I definitely think we did something really good here. That is for sure. Yeah, maybe we'll call it for tonight. I don't know, does anyone see anything, like really any glaring problems with this drawing? Alright. Seems pretty good to me. Gonna go. Dang it. There we go. Man, it is too late. I'm giving it up. I need to write it there. Alright. If you want to check out how this looks, then be sure to check out the Discord. It's in the description. I hope this little stream has been alright, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.